Tennessee Congressman Andy Ogles now introducing 2 articles of impeachment against Vice President Kamala Harris. One article for her role in the border crisis and the other for her misleading the American people about President Biden's physical and cognitive well-being.
The GOP really has no plan for Kamala Harris. It was easy to call Joe Biden old and slow and bumbling. But now that it's Kamala Harris, and I would guarantee you, if it was any other Democrat, they will be still stumbling and bumbling. They have no plan. And this congressman tried this a year ago. He tried to impeach Biden and Harris a year ago.
Joe Biden has violated Article 2 of the Constitution to take care and respect the laws of this country. So, Mr. Speaker, that is why I'm introducing articles of impeachment against Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Mr. Speaker, I yield back.
And yet here we are, because they have no plan for her. They don't know what to do. The first thing they go to is racist and sexist attacks, because they can't get her on her record, even if she uses Biden's record because he's president and she's vice president. They can't attack because there's nothing to attack her on. All throughout the Biden presidency, they've been trying to impeach him, even going so far as to try to get his son convicted, to tie his son to him to get him out of office. And the man is going to do his entire 4 years. And they haven't even passed the resolution out of the House to get it to the Senate. And they're in the majority. At the same time, while they can't attack her and get a decent campaign platform together, one thing they can do is not get a budget ready for the next fiscal year. House to start summer recess early as Republicans struggle to pass annual spending bills. The House Council votes for the final week of July, sending lawmakers home a week early for its annual August recess after GOP leaders failed to pass all 12 of their must-pass spending bills due to inter-party disagreement. House leaders announced they would nix next week's votes in an announcement Wednesday, planning to send lawmakers home after business concludes Thursday. That means lawmakers will go home to their districts for 6 weeks before returning on September 9th, when they'll have just 3 weeks to pass some sort of spending bill to keep the government open before fiscal 2024 ends. Do you know what that means? That means another continuing resolution. They've been doing continuing resolutions since they've had the reins of power in the House of Representatives. Notice how they always said that this is Nancy Pelosi's budget. Let's just say it is. We've been living on Nancy Pelosi's budget since they've been in power. And they've been doing continuing resolutions since they've been in power. And I guess they just say, you know what? We'll do another continuing resolution when we get back. Fuck it. That's how bad Kamala Harris has got them shook. They won't even pass a fucking budget for the American people because they got to go home and figure out how we stop Harris. But they want to do articles of impeachment. Democrats, let's do a new hashtag. Let's stop infighting and focus on the GOPS, the GOP ops. What do you think?